Hey everyone, Al here from BC Extreme Outdoorsman. Today I'm at the range and finally got a little rain from all the fires. It's not as smoky, there's a little bit of smoke, but decided to come to the range today. I'm still off work due to the fires. They shut the mine down I work at and evacuated the town, which is only like 10 kilometers away. So today I got my 338 Lapua MOA rifle. It's the Extreme Long Range Hunter. And it has the Evolution Action Macmillan E35 stock, I believe it's called. 26-inch benchmark barrel. It has their brake on it, which is a side port brake with the baffles on top to stop muzzle jump. It came with a radial brake when I first purchased this rifle, and I could not control the recoil. It was too violent, so I was going down to their long range school, talked to their gunsmith, and he told me he had a better brake and I can spot all my hits now like nothing. So it's good that way. It came with a dual trigger. I opted to switch it out to a Trigger Tech Special, set at about 2 pounds. The stock is adjustable. Side bolt release, and I can toolless removal, and it has a fluted firing pin as well. It has an oversized box so I can put in really big ammo. This is a 300 grain Berger. And the overall length is 4 inches. I'm shooting the Bergers at 2833 feet per second. I got my Atlas bipod on here. It's got the 5.5 by 22 Night Force NXS with Night Force rings and their bubble level. It's got the G7 reticle in it, MOA. It's about one of the only rifles I have left in MOA. Thinking on switching it out, so I might be selling this scope. Anybody interested, send me a message. It's a 30 mil tube. Oh, what else can I say about this gun? We got 677 rounds through it. I bore scoped it the other day and there's very little, if not any, fire cracking in the barrel at all. It's just nice and smooth, and this thing shoots like a dream. Sub half MOA every time I take it out. I haven't shot it since last moose season. Last time I shot it was in the neck of a moose. I just had it all apart, so just to clean it, make sure there was no brush or anything stuck down. It was still free floated, and clean the trigger, blew it out, and so at the range today, less than a month away from when I go moose hunting. It's perfect age for shooting. As you can see, there's no wind and it's nice and wet, so hopefully no danger of starting a fire. Oh, the weight. Rifle weighs 11 pounds 4 ounces as you see it. Got a bottom floor metal here. I can put two in the magazine, 1 in the chamber. That's about it for the rifle. Side bolt release, I think I mentioned that. So let's get to shooting it and check the zero and see how she does. I have no doubt that it's going to be good. So I also have a mount on here for a snake pod. I didn't bring it, but where I hunt, the bush is usually quite high, and the snake pod extends, man, I bet you almost 2.5 to 3 feet. And I actually used it last year. I've shot many animals with it. A grizzly bear, moose, quite a few moose actually, and it's nice and steady. It's super light, and look them up. I think they still make them. Snake Potter had it for quite a few years. And also the scope shield. I really like the scope shield. This one's kind of wore out, but you're walking around in the bush, you see something, you just kind of go like that and it falls off and you're good to go. I should order a new one. This one's kind of stretched out and getting holy. But I've had it for quite a few years. I actually bought this rifle in 2015, and they now have Gen 2 of their action, I believe. It is a Remington 700 clone, so any Remington 700 footprint chassis or stock it'll fit in, and Remington 700 clone triggers as well. So without further ado, let's do some shooting. Okay, first shot, cold bore shot, clean barrel. I mean completely clean barrel. Check the zero. A little slower than what it usually does, but that super clean barrel. Okay, so looking down there, I don't think I have to play with the zero too much. It looks still, well, the first one, and the second, and the third one are in the same hole, and then the other one's maybe a little bit lower, so it's at least a 3/4 to 1/2 inch group. Actually, the last one was 2836, so it's first one was 2783, second one was 2819, and the third one was 2836, which is where it's usually at. So I think the barrel just needed to get conditioned. So I'll let the barrel cool for a bit, and then we'll take a couple more. Okay, barrel's cool. Try to print another group down there. Bottom target. Kind of pulled that first one. And the second one went right where it's supposed to. Still good. Okay, so those are better SDs, I believe. Let me delete some here. Delete number 1. Hey, just deleting the one shot, which was the cold, clean, I mean super clean. I got rid of carbon, everything in this thing. My SD's 8. So I'm good with that. That's the grouping on paper is pretty good. One shot there I kind of messed up on, but that is probably just me. So let the barrel cool a bit, and then I will take her out to distance and see what I can do. Okay, I'm going to take a shot at 500 meters. 9.5 minutes. There's a sheep out there. I'll take a shot at his head. See how she goes. When I hit it, looks like it might have been a tad low. But that's not a big head. Okay, gonna take a shot at 700 meters. It's telling me to hold 15.7 MOA and about a 0.5 for wind, 0 or spin drift, I guess. I'm just gonna hold a little bit to the left. It's a 14-inch steel target, so it's under 2 MOA. See what happens. Impact, big center too. Looking at my SDs now with 7 shots, I'm at 7.5. So we're looking really good here. Okay, I'm going to take a shot here at 865 meters. Kind of through the fog, so target hard to see. See what happens. Dial up is 20.75 MOA. Not much for wind, I'll just hold like left edge. And here we go. And that was an impact. So as far as I'm concerned, this gun is good to go. My SD 7.2 with 8 shots. Not bad for a gun that's got 680 something rounds through it now. 865 meters, just 945 yards. Okay, here I am at the target. So I cleaned the gun, completely removed all the copper and actually all the carbon as well, and that took a little bit of work. So bore scoped the bore and it looked nice and clean and hardly any fire cracking. Anyway, so my first shot was here and it was only going 27 something, cold clean bore. I expected that. Next 2 there, and then I took another one. I hit here, then I hit here, and then I hit there. So I know I pulled that one. I called it even on the video, so this gun's good to go. And then I took it out to 500 impact. I took it out to 700 impact, then 865 through the fog, and you can see on the video an impact there. So that gun is ready for moose. So MOA Rifles, I highly recommend them. They should just shoot. They're long range school. If you're very new at long range shooting, I believe when I bought my rifle that was included in it, and I went down and did their course, and I'm sure I learned some stuff. It was fun shooting out to 2,000 yards. I hit it 2,000 yards with it, and highly recommend the gun. So if you're thinking about pulling the trigger on one, I don't see why you wouldn't. They're reasonably priced, custom, and they shoot good. Great barrels, great action, and they're good to deal with. Thank you MOA for the great build. I've had this rifle for 6 years now, and it never seems to disappoint. I can spot all my hits or misses with this thing right at 100 meters. So that's going to be it for this gun review. So like and subscribe, and I'll have more videos coming your way. Thanks for watching.